On the agenda is audience comments. So we'll start with Derek Brand. Come on up.
So my name is Derek Brandis. I'm the new chair of the Auburn Area Chamber of Commerce. I just wanted to come and bring greetings from the chamber this evening. We're celebrating our 90th anniversary this year, and later in the year we'll send you an invite to that event. On October 7th, we're having a new event, a job hiring event for people who are seeking employment. We're calling it, I got this wrong, Spirit of Hiring. Thanks. Nancy Wyatt and Linda Mosier from the board are here as well to back me up. On the first Wednesday morning of every month, we have this program called Excel to Accelerate. It's to help particularly people who want to enhance their businesses or start up those businesses. We meet every Wednesday from 10 to noon. We've grown from 5 people last year to 30 people this year. So definitely invite anybody you know who wants to enhance and grow their businesses to come to those monthly sessions. And then if there's anything we can ever do, please don't hesitate to ask. We definitely want the City of Pacific to feel included in the chamber. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate your coming tonight. Nice to see you, Nancy. Okay, next up, Don Thompson.
Don Thompson, 416 2nd Avenue Southeast Pacific. In 1971, I designed and installed a complete sound system in the NCO Club at Fuji Air Station, Japan. At that time, Japan was the ultimate place to buy any electronic sound equipment. But we didn't have digital recording. We didn't have wireless mics. A lot of things, everything was, back then was the ultimate, this obsolete stuff today. This sound system in here is bad. The amplifier and the speakers is adequate. It's the microphones. And I will volunteer my time, if you so wish, to help you evaluate and decide what's needed to upgrade it. The reason I want to do that is this. You hold court in here. Someday an attorney's going to get smart and figure out the sound system is bad. And they're going to get cases dropped, and there's going to be lawsuits against the city. I wish not to see that happen. Thank you.
Thank you. And we appreciate your comment, Don, and we have our technology committee is working on it. Thank you. Lisa Wilson. Good evening. I'm Lisa Wilson. I'm with McGladrey. It's a CPA firm, and my address is 1145 Broadway Plaza, Suite 900 in downtown Tacoma. Our firm was engaged by DM Disposal to review a calculation that they had presented, I believe, to the council at a previous time, and I have copies of our final report. If you all would like a copy of that, I'm happy to pass those out. And I'm here just to talk a little bit about why they hired us and the results of those procedures. For those who may be not familiar, a CPA firm is allowed to provide a variety of different levels of services to organizations, corporations. The highest level of service is an audit, where you audit the financial statements. We're also allowed to do what's called an agreed-upon procedure. And under agreed-upon procedure, we develop procedures with the client, and we determine by reviewing information whether information was correct or incorrect. So the nature of this engagement was DM Disposal prepared a calculation that reviewed the information that they provided to the city regarding their proposal on waste management services, and they also compared that to what Waste Connections provided. So in the document, we have their calculation, and the calculation determines over a period of 10 years the difference in the rates between the two proposals. So based on that information, we reviewed the calculation for accuracy from a mathematical standpoint. Did the formulas work as they were presented in the calculation? And then we compared the inputs, basically, into that calculation based on the public documents that were provided, either through the city's RFP that was provided from the city, and also both of the issued proposals that were submitted to the city. All of that is public information. So we used all of that information to determine if their calculation was done correctly. There's a lot of detail that goes associated with that, and I certainly don't want to waste your time in going through all that detail. But at the end of the day, their calculated difference was about $1.9 million, and we determined, based on the procedures that we performed, that it was understated by about $16,000. So that just validates that their mathematical accuracy was correct, and that the inputs, although there were some differences, were accurate. Are there any questions?
No, if you could leave the information for us, and that you...
Would you like to look at that before I step away? You can
Are you leaving something with us?
Absolutely. I have copies. I think
one. Wait.
After I ask him,
okay. So if you could leave the information, that would be great. We don't do during public comment. We don't do a question.
I understand. I didn't know if there was anything I needed to clarify with what I was offering.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Next up, Mark Gingrich. I'm going to get it right one of these days.
Hi, good evening, Mayor and Council. Mark Gingrich with Murray's Indian Disposal in Fife, Washington. Appreciate once again the opportunity to comment quickly this evening. So back in June, Councilman Walker had raised the question about what the rate difference, the rate impact would be in the new solid waste contract to the Pierce County businesses. Certainly I understand that, as Lisa just mentioned, the overall rate difference over 10 years, and understand there's been arguments made that the King County subscribers won't be seeing a rate increase in this new proposal. However, the Pierce County subscribers, which we serve, certainly will be. What we are seeing is those businesses in Pierce County will receive an 18% increase as a result of this new agreement that's proposed. That's over $520,000 to those small number of businesses in Pierce County over 10 years. So I'd just also like to remind Council that you could avoid the hardship to these businesses, some of which you've heard from at the past public comments, to allow us to continue to serve just the Pierce County portion. And as we've previously discussed, we could certainly deliver the waste as interlocal requests from the Pierce County portion to the King County system. And again, that would avoid the 18% increase to those businesses in the Pierce County section of the city and save them over $500,000 over 10 years. And once again, it's just a small number of businesses impacted. So thank you for your time.
Great, thank you. Appreciate your comments. Okay, so is there anyone else here this evening that would like to place public